Ready? Oh, so we're in? Alright, we're in. Okay, that'll never go on again, I promise. Alright, welcome everybody to Stronghold Gaming. We're gonna get started back to our Witcher campaign with Aaron as our DM. And we got Lawrence, gonna be a fighter. Yep, swordsman, what do you call it, samurai? Yeah. The lovely Krista Kistereth's gonna be playing a rogue, and old Sir Timothy here. We just got an ambassadorship with Dice Legion, dicelegion.com. So if you order from those guys in the bottom right-hand corner, promo code Stronghold, get a nice deal. Over to you, Aaron.
Hey guys, welcome. And for those guys who are veterans who are watching, like, thank you for your service. Like, you pretty much, this whole turntable is veterans, so we understand and really appreciate what everybody does for us. So to kind of just cover some things administratively, this is D&D 5e rules with some embellishments, taking a lot of influence from Telsorian games, Witcher, tabletop RPG that we utilize for certain things. So if you guys have any questions about that, that's where I pull some things, some items from, some magic stuff, and you guys will probably see it if you continue to watch down the line, me kind of implementing more of that stuff as we continue. From there, we also have, we kind of play a little bit in the hard mode, so there's going to be a lot of things that you guys see that may not be as D&D-esque, just because of, you know, it's The Witcher and stuff is hard and dark fantasy. So with that, I'm going to go straight into it. So the sea air hangs damp as blood-soaked remnants of your clothes stick to your bodies. Is the dampness that is chillingly clinging to you sweat? Blood? It doesn't matter. The need, the urge to help outweighs anything. With each step you take, flashes of the last 30 minutes seal your minds, making haste to the docks to try and save the barmaid Yasmin, trudging your way through trap-filled sewers, ambushing Yasmin's captors in the subsequent fight, which resulted in Xerxes' fall. Sir Timothy, you grunt with effort as you carry her limp body. There's a gleam in your eye, indicating your intention. You will find something. You look to your right and to your left, flanked by your trusted mage friend, Rude Mike, and a newly acquired companion who goes by no name, is only referred to as the Swordsman.
We kind of hit it off.
As you trudge along, an acrid smell fills your noses as you look up to see smoke slowly filling the air. You all realize that the Governor's Mansion, which you've been using as a base of operations, was reported to be aflame. Alight by what was once assumed to be a very localized gang. Clearly, now showing their ability and strength with this current demonstration. This gang, this crew, they have a name. Salamandra. A name that has aroused the memories of some of the party. It was a once lucrative criminal organization that mainly operated in the Northern Kingdoms, dealing fisstech and other alchemical concoctions that were eventually destroyed by the famous witcher named Geralt of Rivia. You continue. Moving through the cobble streets of the wharf area, you guys head up, back towards the main square, and towards the Temple of Mentele, because there is where you know you will find help. You guys continue onward.
I'm heading without even like talking. Once she went down, I went to like blackout save mode to rally the troops. So I pressed. But yeah, I'm just very at disadvantage all the way, just choking myself out with this thing. Heading towards that temple. Yeah, 100%. But it's burning down. I don't think I have time for that. I'll deal with that. If that's me, and I'm, you know, I'll state my intentions like a swordsman.
Yeah, so what's going on? What are we doing?
I think we got her. I'm buddy carrying her, right?
Yeah,
so I'm moving at super mega disadvantage right now.
Yeah.
This is kind of heavy. Yeah. Do you got leather armor? Do you want to give this a go? But panted breath or whatever. Just we got to get to this priest. I have a good feeling that we're gonna be able to bring her back. I feel personally that this party is becoming like, my center of gravity. Okay. And if we're losing people and we bit off more than we can chew, we probably need to at least get her healthy somehow, and then consolidate and figure out how to deal with this down in the sewers. So those dudes that was a monster. Yeah. I don't know how many monsters I've fought, but that was a pretty huge, giant trash monster. Yeah. No good. All right.
You guys are bad.
Yeah. So no bueno. She's bleeding. I try to pump some lance on hands to her and it's not working. So I'm like not necessarily panic running, but I'm switching to like uber chivalrous mode and just like trunking it to whatever. Now Yasmin is around as well. Yeah. She's
been kind of tagging along sheepishly.
Okay. I thought, was she not being held hostage at the top of the balcony?
She was being held top. So to kind of give you guys a little bit more context to that fight.
Okay.
You guys made your way through the sewers, and as you guys made your way through the sewers, it kind of terminated into sort of like a large estuary, but point in which a lot of this sewers kind of flow in and out towards the ocean, where you guys kind of came in from the docks.
Okay.
At the top of this area was almost like a walkway for anybody who's trying to service or make sure that the sewers are running correctly. Yep. That's where you engaged in a very Jedi way of doing negotiations. With what was assumed to be the leader or leaders of the current gang.
Yep.
Salamander in Brideport. They left. You guys had a altercation with some archers.
Yep.
Monster came out.
That's right.
Knocked you out.
Yep.
Killed Kiss.
Yep.
Which Rude and then the swordsman managed to dispatch it in enough time. And now, you guys have exited.
And
Yasmin came down because she was thrown into the pit.
Got it.
With the intent that the monster was going to gobble her up.
All right.
Or some form.
So you got Yasmin. I've got both. If I have the strength to do it, I'm like holding Yasmin by the
capable of walking.
Okay. Yeah, just being like the overfatherly figure type guy. I'm still like holding on to like her shoulder to make sure she's coming with us. Mm-hmm. Big tank mode. Yeah. I'm just a big, just Shermaning up, and then I kind of, if I can, do we see this temple?
So if you continue to move to the temple, you guys make your way back up through the winding streets, because Brideport rests on a little bit of a higher ground. It slopes down into the port and where the wharf is.
Yep.
So you guys are making your way back to where the main thoroughfare, the main street is, which will eventually lead to the One-Horned Goat.
Okay.
And then further down, as you leave and head pretty much north out of the city, the Temple of Matele
And I know that there's some sort of magic there as well. Manu.
If you guys remember, that's where you guys kind of took some respite. Yeah.
That's right. When I ate shit the first time.
Yes. When you guys initially fought the shadow creature.
Yep.
That was in the.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
That was a bit.
Rested there at the Temple of Matele, and the priestesses kind of helped you out, which is why. Sir Timothy is so driven, knowing that if there's anybody that could help, it would probably.
Yep, I'm doing my biggest intimidation check, walking down, strengthen this down the street to clear the path, doing mega stare downs and trucking this way. I would really appreciate if you'd stay with us. I don't know if you're a good dude.
Would you like me to carry Kiss since you have all this armor, all this weight?
I got it. You could just help me clear the path. I got this. I want to take ownership of the whole, situation until you tell me I have exhaustion.
You don't really have to, because everybody clearly is, as they as you move through, you see some people pop their heads out, and people who are on the streets clearly just move to the side.
Okay.
Because one, you are wearing
Chain
accoutrement.
It's not built yet. This isn't here yet.
Milk Guardian armor to show your station.
Yep.
So everybody already moves to the side from you. And clearly having or holding either unconscious or
yeah. Looking Nilf Guardian, but like on the high end.
Yeah. They could clearly see your intention, so there would be no way. There's no need.
So nighttime, daytime? Sorry.
So I think you guys did this round, because I think you left for early in the morning, because it was during the day when you guys engaged with.
We kept moving.
You. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like just kept going one after you slept, and then the following morning you went. So it would be pretty much around the afternoon time frame.
Okay. Swordsman, what was up?
And you guys kind of feel like there's a storm kind of brewing off the coast a little bit, just possible rain.
Okay. Like an actual storm, or like
does it feel magical?
Detect. I'm gonna look over to Yasmin and tell, hey, you're safe with us. I'm gonna continue with this party.
I'm gonna pass her off to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect you guys.
Okay. You're nice. Tight. Cool. That's what we say up in Nelfgard. No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, she more has latched on to Sir Timothy, but as you tell her this, you see her nod in acceptance, and then she kind of moves closer to you. And as you guys continue your movement north out of the town, you see her, like, she kind of wants to see this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to go home.
Am I still wearing my helmet? Like, you just hear me being like, hard pass. She's coming with us.
Well, with her past her history, is that gonna be okay?
We already did what we did for her in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, because what they said they were going to do to her. So I want to consolidate. She's, at a minimum, she's sleeping at our campfires tonight.
Feel a little kidnappish.
I'm going to pump just in case I'm pumping, filling myself up with HP. So I'm down like 12, it looks like. I'm feeling some wounds, so are you wounded at all? All right, get over here. I don't know how wounded you seem, but I'm gonna give him 8 and me 8.
From your lay on hands pool?
Yeah. Does it stop?
16?
I have 20 total.
Oh, you have 20.
I switched back. I'm no longer a cleric anymore. Yeah, so I have 18. So, or 9 and 9. Are you down more than 9?
Nope.
Where does it stop? You know, say how much fills you up exactly? 8. Okay, all right. So I'll give myself 10 and him 8. If you don't mind, DM.
Yeah. So he reaches out and touches your shoulder, and some of these scrapes and scratches that you had that were bleeding, you feel have slowed.
Okay.
Like there's still blood. Like it's still going to take time for your body to.
Yep. You do a little this.
You feel like part of you has returned, and you kind of pick your step back up, feeling more rejuvenated.
Okay.
I like to call that the Celsius packet. Celsius blast.
The Baja Blast. Which is apparently just Gatorade and Mountain Dew.
Whatever. Gets me pumped.
You guys continue northbound as you approach.
Oh, Rude Mike's hurting. Okay, I'll get you, buddy. Sorry. I'm watching him. Rude Mike's hurting. I'm all out of lay on hands. my bad. I look back at my friend and he's like, oh, dude. I got you, guy. We'll heal you.
Yeah. Walking up to the broad whitewashed tower walls of the temple, it seems the door's already open for you.
Ooh.
It almost seems as if fate is intervening. As you push past the doors, you see the temple novices moving around the main courtyard herd. Front portion of the temple, you see a small traveling caravan that looks like just As you near the front, you see a group of priestesses and novices engaging in conversation with what seems to be the caravan's retinue. An older woman with a blue shawl over her head turns to see you all and locks eyes with the body of Kiss that you are holding. Silence immediately follows at that conversation as they look to see where she's indicating. And the priestess starts walking over to you, one that you've engaged with before, and she approaches the body of Kiss. And as she starts like assessing, you see her kind of start shaking her afraid and almost begins to utter, "Nothing can be done, I'm afraid," when the older woman pushes past, wears the blue shawl. She looks at Kiss, and you see her move her hands in the same fashion that the other priestess did. And then look eyes the three of you, Rude, the swordsman, and Sir Timothy, and says, "Something can be done if her soul is willing, but it's going to cost you."
Let's see if her soul is willing. I think it is.
The older woman looks to the other priestess and says, "Take it to your bathhouse quick." And she replies, "At once, Mother Nenica."
Excuse me, Mother
Nenica.
Nanica. Oh, I've heard her. She's an influencer on IG. Nanica. That's
The priestess and Mother Nenica kind of walk towards the front temple of Mantelay, which is modest. It's a place that invokes the feeling of home. You get the smell of warm bread, and it always seems to fill the air when you remember that. Fresh herbs like rosemary, mint, lavender line the walkways and coalesce with the smell of bread, further engaging the sense of home in this place. And looking at the main entry as you guys move towards it, you see a set of tiered steps that lead to the center where there's a large statue made of plaster. Looks very motherly with its arms open. And at each end of its opened arms, you see huge double doors. The priestess pushes past the one to the left, and as you guys get brought into the main chamber of the temple, you see it's just colonnades that line it with pews, rows, and at the head of it, an altar.
This is my joint right here. I love these places. Churches.
And you guys remember spending this amount of time here because you spent about a year kind of in some of the quarters that they have. She leads you past the main area, or cathedral-like area. Continue past it. She cuts back outside to more of an area that's fixed more for the priestesses and novices, and you see it come upon a small thatched building with plaster building with thatched roof. You can see some vents within the thatched roof as steam kind of pours out of it.
Oh, this is outside?
This is outside.
Okay.
Because you guys moved through.
Okay.
You guys exited. And
all right. Courtyardish or some stuff? Yeah,
yeah. It's on the back side of the courtyard.
Okay.
So you have a main courtyard where a majority of the people are greeted, and other people who visit the area. This is more for the novices and priestesses to use. So more like where they have their gardens.
Okay.
The bathhouse, everything else like that. And as you walk towards what you assume is the bathhouse, you also see a small spring trickling off to the right-hand side of the building. And that pool from the spring kind of goes underneath that right wall.
Okay.
You see the priestess kind of pick up her step, continue into the door, opens it, and within mere moments, you all of a sudden you see several priestesses with wet clothes clinging to them leaving the house. And they kind of look at you shockingly and seeing Kiss's body and seeing you guys.
I'm what's called a paladin. No, I'm just kidding.
As you enter into the bathhouse, you see looks to be a small tub that's hooked up to, seems to be like a almost like a furnace or something like that. And off to the other right side is where that pool trickles in. It looks like it's a small pool for people to be able to do cold bath.
Yep.
Go into
Oh, I love these places.
the spa as needed, or the warm water as needed.
Just holding a dead body. Oh, that's it. I really would like to come back here and get a membership.
Okay. Then looks to you and says, "Put your companion into the pool." And as she says, she then turns to the priestess and says, "Sister." And she replies, "Yes, mother." "Fetch me the box that was packed on the wagon." The priestess says, "Yes, right away." And then she leaves. Lowering his body, you all step away and wait.
Is there anything we can do for my friend Mike? He's looking like on the brink as well. If I could borrow one of your acolytes. A little yoink on my bro. Be much obliged.
Nanika kind of nods her head.
Thank
We'll
you.
have to come in time.
Yep. Here for
We
you.
have matters at hand right now that need prudent.
Yep. Do you want to watch the front door? I'm gonna stay with her.
All right.
Thanks.
Several moments later, the priestess returns with the box. And Nanika takes it and says, "Now again." You see that she opens it, and as she gently puts her hands into the box, revealing a flower, golden red in color, with hues of orange and yellow. The petals of the flower resembling the feathers of a bird. Cradling the flower, you see that she steps towards the pool, saying, "There are myths of the feathers of the phoenix. There are myths that the feathers of the phoenix will bring the dead back to life." As she lowers the flower on Kassera's body, it's all hogwash, really.
Wait, the flower.
If you ever see one of those things, it'll like you burn you to ash and then pick apart anything still standing. It's an extremely rare plant that gives this myth meaning.
It's like a phoenix plant. I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah.
I said that
So
internally.
yes,
Cool. Because I want to feel like I know what's going on.
it's she meant she was talking about how there is a myth and everybody kind of hears about it, how a phoenix can somehow resurrect the dead, or the feather or whatever, and it's actually this plant that she brought. Saying, okay, so she says this is what it can do. Oof, not the actual phoenix.
Seems rare. Tracking. Oof.
Once she lays the flower on top of Kiss's chest as she's laying in the water, she then looks to the three of you, to you, Sir Timothy, Rude, and Swordsman Goose. "I will need help.
You've got it.
I will need help with this ritual. I need somebody who can keep the pool cool during this time. I will also need somebody to hold down her body so that her convulsions don't break her bones. And I'll need somebody who can impart healing energy into the body as well."
Looks like
I'm
like
about
older
out
body
of
now.
healing energy. I'm gonna need 8. I'm gonna need an hour. Can I rest? Can I rest for a little bit? I think. Oh wait, let's see what I got. Mike, Rude Mike, you can let me know if you can keep something cool.
Rude Mike.
He can ray of frost it. Oh yeah, he's looking at me like, yes, my guy. Can you hold her down?
It's the only thing I can do.
I'm gonna go check to see if I didn't just blow all my heels.
It's like the GM looked at everybody's character sheet to see what they could do.
Oh, I got a slot. I got a slot, baby. I got a slot. All right. I mean, are you looking for cure wounds? Yeah, I got it. I've got it. I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So this is what I need.
Here we go.
I need Rude, who is going to use Ray of Frost. He's going to roll a d20
Roll that d20.
and add his proficiency to it, along with his spellcasting modifier,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
which I think his spellcasting modifier already has C in it. So he's going to add his spellcasting modifier for the Paladin or Sir Timothy. Same these
Worst.
d20 with your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
And then
Use big baby.
for the swordsman, I need a strength check.
Okay. All right. Ooh, do I- big baby. And my spell casting modifier. Ooh. I'm pretty proficient in that. I mean, come on. I roll like crap. Huzzah!
Good. I'll go with you guys while we're his stuff out to.
You got an 18 on the roll, plus your proficiency? I don't know why I'm screaming at my laptop right now. Plus your... Okay. 18.
So you got 18.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got a 22.
22?
That's the best roll I've had.
Okay. You got what?
13.
13?
No.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. Swordsman. Ah. Yeah,
Anytime.
No.
So, Rude puts his hands in the pool, pushing forward the ray of frost. So, Swordsman,
He says he could cast Mage Hand to help hold her down if you need to have an assist.
split the spell because what?
Oh, it's all
this
once.
is going to be is it's like he has to keep it cool. the whole time. So,
Nope. Unless you have a bonus action, I don't think.
So you rest your hand onto Kiss's shoulder, pushing forward to cure wounds.
Yeah.
Swordsman, who's in there trying to hold her, you start feeling the chill from the ray of frost as everyone is freezing. Your teeth chattering. As your teeth chattering, you kind of feel your grip slip a little bit, but you quickly catch it back on. What you felt was not a resistance, but like as if the soul isn't there and not willing to accept. There isn't resistance. There isn't a barrier. You feel the spell take hold.
Oh, 9 each.
And as this ritual culminates, you see the flower on her chest break apart into ash, into golden flecks, and you see breath as the flecks shoot down into her body.
That was a trash monster! We're going back to the trash monster.
It's your eyes open. All you remember the sewer. You remember getting shot with an arrow. And then this beast is picking you up and knocking you on something, and then complete darkness. But then you could hear your family.
Oh, man.
You could hear them calling for you, but you felt something pull you back to come back. And then you woke up. Now you're seeing a thatched roof building. You're being held tightly. And you look, and you see the swordsman gripping your body tight.
As tight as 13 gets you.
Yeah. It's pretty tight. 13 is pretty tight overall, like normal.
You feel a hand on your shoulder, and as you look up and over, you see the mailed glove of Sir Timothy. And as you look off to his shoulder, you see Rude's hands in a pool that you're laying in, and you are freezing cold. But your body aches like you would not believe. But this is like, you've had hangovers times up by 10, and you just got done with a fight. So everything hurts. Like, closing your eyes hurts, and you do not know how that is possible. You guys all see her take breath.
That's close. Didn't realize I liked you guys that much. Sorry, I kind of took over at the end, but we got everybody we need.
I killed a monster, so.
You did?
I did.
I kind of I grayed out. Apparently, I thought the trash monster was still there. Rude, the trash monster, it's dead.
So happy to see you guys again.
I actually see you. It's good to have you back, buddy. The Temple of Metelle. Thank you. I'm going straight up to this lady. I'm gonna take a knee and just be like, I am at your service at a minimum, whatever you need.
So she looks at you, and as you kind of get a better look at her, because you were so focused into getting Kiss back up. You know, she's an older woman. You see crow's feet and wrinkles along her face, kind of indicating that she smiles.
She'll let me have them. Yeah.
She smiles a lot, as well as giving, furrowing her brow in disapproval.
Yes.
She has modest clothing, just a really modest dress, kind of beige with embellishments along the square neckline that she's wearing, cuffs and hem. She wears a blue shawl around her. And see, on her waist is a belt, simple leather belt, on her right hand side. And as you kneel, she grabs her hand and then goes, "Get up."
Yes, ma'am. I'm a little over the top here. I got it, but just want to let you know we owe you one.
You will, because that flower is the only one I have found.
Yeah, the blue jay flower. Pretty tight. Just kidding.
And that's actually the reason why I came down here, was trying to see if I could find another one. And you guys are going to find one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, m'lady. Priest, your grace. Whatevs.
You see her kind of pick up, there's some small remnants, but it seems like not old age, but as if the flowers kind of withered and started to die.
Ooh, can we grab that just in case?
She's grabbing it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As she kind of cradles it, the water pouring through her fingers as she goes, "These typically only grow along ley lines."
Ley lines, okay. Bro.
You have no idea.
Yep. I'm pretending.
Actually, no, you do, because you did have some time.
Mike probably knows.
Yes,
He's wicked spot.
You remember it,
Yeah.
but as you kind of look to Rude Mike, you see him understanding exactly what that is. And she goes, she continues to kind of look at the remnants of the flower and goes, "These only occur along ley lines, and I haven't found any along these ley lines. But luckily, I got reports from the temple here that there was some elven temples that were built on the ley lines. It's direct access points to this magic, and this is typically where the flower has grown. And that was why I came down here, was to find it. And you guys are going to go find me one, because I just wasted this.
I wouldn't say wasted.
Wasted.
Yeah, this guy right here, pretty awesome.
Well, at this point, I
owe you,
tap
Mikey.
the swordsman, I tap out, let him
Yeah.
I'm pull out of the pool, go up, lady, I hear the conversation. You said, "I don't think you're this wasted. I appreciate your help.
FYI,
Anything
Mike's
I can do for
hurting.
you."
He's exhausted, almost dead.
But on the other hand, does anybody have some dry clothes?
I should start taking off my uniform. Oh yeah, one second. Anything you need? I got a cape. Here we go.
You see Nenica just kind of looks around, and you do see some almost robes and stuff that some of the priests novices can wear. Just you can probably throw one of those on. I will talk to the archpriestess here and have you guys taken care of. Kiss, you are back.
We had to go to Congress to defeat his dead is dead rule.
No, so no.
We had to start a non-profit.
So you are back. However, you have disadvantage on all saving throws and ability checks for what would be a week.
So don't tank. Do you have stuff to throw? Can you throw things? Or are you just stabby?
I can throw a dagger.
I'll just get I'll go to town and buy every knife in town. Yeah, because you're not. Yeah.
She has a short bow.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's a weird looking necklace you got there.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, this medallion.
You're a teacher.
You can check your inventory.
Medallion.
Yep.
You pulled off.
Yeah, you can check your inventory. It's in there now. And it requires a tip, but you can read that later.
Okay.
So she
Maybe I find it taking my clothes off.
she kind of waves some priestess in, and she indicates towards Rude to have them help her. You kind of see Rude leave with some of the priestesses as they try to go give them some bath salts and some other stuff to kind of help them settle and relax and hopefully heal them with what they have available to them. Mother Nenica kind of looks to you all and goes, what did you guys get into? I've hardly seen wounds like this, unless it's
your trash monster. Yeah, we got in a little bit of scuff with some. This town is not on the up and up with the Empire. Clearly, the guards were getting out of hand. I've got to clean things up in this area. I would love to. Maybe my station is more at the executive level, but at least if this is how things are being run in the Empire, I got to report back to the Emir as soon as we find your blue jade raven flower. I'm just kidding. Your phoenix flower. But there's a gang, Salamandra, running some phys tech through this area. This seems to be a hub. We thought we could have it handled, and apparently we're outnumbered heavily. So my pride got the best of me, swordsman. Try to work on that, but they start abusing women and things like that, or people that are weaker than them, then I'm gonna go hard in the paint. So we tried, and we ran into what looked like a gigantic flesh closet with tentacles. I think they killed it. Yep. We also, and this may be up your alley, we ran into some sort of shadow demon that I try to describe with my charisma. I don't know. I try to describe what we ran into in the tunnel as well.
Oh, columns. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming we should probably. Yeah, she seems wicked smart.
Yeah.
About things. You brought someone back to life. Pretty cool.
She's like, I've never tried that before. That was the first time this flower was even that matters. Something that I've read each. So it is borderline on necromancy. So be careful.
Maybe we'll say a thing.
Don't.
She was pretty much alive.
Don't know what, because her soul left her body.
And it came back though.
It's basically CPR.
All the better. CPR from, ethereal plane.
She says from where, so be careful.
True.
Feel fine.
You feel okay looking at this?
Probably don't touch me.
Yes, you kind of you've gotten out of your winter clothes and you put on what seems to be like a thicker robe, and you kind of feel warmth return to your skin, which is a great relief because you were that fear, that lingering fear, like, am I back? Like, is there something wrong with me? And you start feeling warmth kind of return to your skin, and there's a kind of a sigh of relief that you have as you kind of relax. Everything hurts. Like, walking over there you did that with effort. And Nenica kind of continues to engage with you.
Check my money. I got 240.
And after you kind of talk about how you guys dealt with like this shadow demon, she's like, that's troubling. Like these sort of fonts that come from these ley lines, they are very powerful.
Okay.
And if the elves held something there, that means that there's something that they couldn't possibly deal with. And much like how good is attracted to these fonts, sometimes evil can be attracted to it. So when you go look for that flower, I would.
Do we feel like we've gained a fair bit of experience points from the last fight? Bummer, because we are 0 for 2 when it comes to monsters right now. Ley lines. Does she know? I mean, does she have an idea where it is? Oh, tight. But it's around here? Oh,
You guys want to?
you're just assuming it's just... you skip through dialogue. I'm just hitting X.
Yes, got it. Dialogue choice.
Yeah. So, do you know where you can point us in the right direction after we get 8 hours of rest per 5e?
She goes, you may need some more with your companion.
Okay.
It's going to take some time for her.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Let's wait till we get,
am I at, like,
you're at 9. I get 9.
It'd probably just be easier just to pump himself back up all the way.
So we're going to rest. And we're going to talk. Can we eat? Can we have a...
The temple is open for you.
Tight.
You decide the Elvish temple that I was going to go to is to the south. Further down, they said that we had to take the main road. There's an offshoot. There's a temple that borders the coastline.
Talk about the border. Okay.
They said there was should be there, and we should be able to see it. There's a real annoying man who's insisted on following us. Who's some knight, kind of like you, but not.
Oh.
Who's insisted on following us and ensuring that we're safe. So I don't know where he is, but
He's coming eventually.
I'll have him get with you to make sure that this is complete. He'll be my ears, plus he's annoying, right?
Does he know where this place is? Just
I will.
yeah. Okay.
I can also show you on the map if you have one.
Easy. I don't have one, but I can follow a coastline. That seems pretty easy on the old navigation. Yeah.
If you guys do this, do you have anybody who? You clearly look like you know how to heal people. But do you have anybody else?
No. I'm really that priestess over there that came up looked like she could help out. Look, so based on everything that's going on, I'm not sure how you're aligned with the Empire or whatnot, but aligned with, lawful order and safety and security, this place does not seem like it is safe. At the bare minimum, if we handle whatever is being handled with the Phoenix, and if you want us to get that, I think our number one issue is someone being able to heal us and just our strength. So if you have an acolyte that's brave enough to come along, or at least train Yasmin in that, 'cause she owes us one as I look at her and wink.
Yes.
Oh, she's not. She left us?
Yeah, they kind of.
Hey, you had one job.
Yeah. She didn't feel like she should be there with you.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Dang it. Now I wonder if she's safe, because she's going to die.
You guys are in the temple.
Yeah, she's going to, but she's in the building.
She's.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She didn't.
I was like,
she accompanied you guys all the way there, and then because of
Got it.
what was occurring,
Can I put her in your care while we do this?
I will talk to the Archpriestess.
Thank you.
Just so you understand, this isn't my temple.
Yep.
My temple's in Olander. Yeah. My temple is in Olander. I'm just down here to try and look for this flower, which you will now do. So I will remain here until it returns.
Okay.
Once I have it, then I'll probably head back to Olander to resume my duties as the Archpriestess.
And that's where we'll bring this to you.
Talk to the Archpriestess here.
Yep.
To ensure that you guys are taken care of. If you have anybody who knows how to distill or use alchemical supplies or anything like that, I can help teach them some things that I have learned in my engagements with a friend of mine who has his own potions and stuff that he can take, but his body's a little bit more resistant to things.
My boy Mike.
But I can show you.
Wicked with the chemistry set.
Who?
Mike. I think Mike probably knows how to make a potion or two.
Is he proficient with?
Yeah, what are we looking for here?
What is Rude proficient in?
Are you proficient in alchemy? I studied, nay, dabbled in that. Just Arcana.
Well, it should be in your proficiencies. Yes. You
Oh yeah. Kiss can do this. I think he's gonna make poisons and shit. Where's your proficiencies? Next page. There you go. Athletics. Medicine. Medicine?
No, it's not. So,
Can we train that?
no, here, watch. Like, I'll pilot for a little bit.
For sure. I mean, it sounds cool. It sounds like something I would have picked up.
Yeah, you felt like you. Now you feel like a DM. I'm gonna wear this out. I tell you. See you at McMiniman's tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
You want some bling?
Yeah.
You can wear.
Sure. That.
I'll get you a chain.
I've got the only chain. My milk
You want
garden.
a thick chain for Christmas?
Oh.
Nice party. Poison.
Is that what that is? Poisoner's kit?
I thought that just meant
So you
poison people.
Don't say poisoner's
You
kit.
can't-
Say
you can't
chemistry
have-
test.
You can have proficiency in chemical supplies.
Yeah.
That is something that wizards,
Okay.
the more bookish stuff, can do. So,
I'm gonna go check on my plate while they're doing this.
check on your
I'll plate my It's probably only like 3/4 done, but oh, wait, is it melting inside the governor's palace right now?
You don't know.
Gross. Just. All right.
But
At some point in time, I'm gonna walk down there.
yeah, so she's kind of talking about like chemical supplies and people who know how to distill. You realize that you kind of have to do the same thing with poisons and stuff like that.
Chemistry set. Chemicals.
I like stirring things together. Okay.
It's okay. Well, it will. This might help you because it will take me some time to teach you. Because it takes at least a week for us to yield anything for this potion.
Plenty of time to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna need that. Long rest. Engage.
Give you the recipe and then we will start on it right away as soon as you've had some
Long rest, Mike. I'm sleeping on a pew. I'm just gonna pray hungry.
It's, and you see Nediga kind of walk out and she waves a novice over and you see her kind of talk to the novice and go, please take these individuals to some form of barracks or quarters so that they can rest for the night. And
Is there a little offshoot where there's some sun,
Super excited about learning your recipe though.
an altar to this guy in here somewhere, the old sun? I can take some. Nope.
this is a temple of the Kalani.
Yep. Tight.
So there is, if you wish to pray, you can pray
outside.
to the mother if you want.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. You know, whatever's good for you guys. Yeah. Hard pass. But to her, I'm like, oh yeah, huge fan. I'll subclass into.
She goes, well, I will let the novices show you where you guys can stay. And
You call them novices?
yeah, so there's what you guys have seen.
Noobs.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
girls. See some older women too,
Yeah.
who are kind of there running around in robes.
Yep.
Just super basic.
Yeah.
And then there's
Zoot.
Yeah. Not that kind.
Yeah.
But and then majority of the priestesses that you have actually engaged with, they have some form of embellishment, like either on the cuffs of their sleeve,
Yeah.
their neckline, or the hem of their dress. So you kind of tell the archpriestess because they have embellishments on their neckline, their cuffs, and on their.
Okay.
Bling nuns.
Yeah, they it's very, very simple bling, but it's.
What are the odds of me employing or NPCing one of these guys with us? You know, just I don't know, kind of feeling this out. I know that I talk to the archpriestess. Can I go talk to her? Do I see one as I'm getting ready to take a long rest, if I can ask to have an appointment with her after 8 hours exactly?
You wish to.
Awesome. Okay. Does this place seem like it's got a lot of money? Does it seem like it?
Everything's modest.
Okay.
But it does feel.
Do they take alms? Is what I'm saying. Like, is there a thing that if I would just be like,
They will. Yeah.
okay, cool.
It's like any temple where if you
Okay.
decide to contribute, they would
Okay.
gladly.
Well, in terms of my persuasion check or whatever, I'm gonna offer. Yeah, I've got 50 gold. It's probably huge for these times, so I'm gonna offer like 50 gold. Might as well. Church is church, right?
So, you guys take your long rest.
Okay.
Your sword. Search empty sword.
Yeah.
So taking off your armor, you kind of laboriously take off. And swordsman, you kind of see him like grunt with effort as he removes his chainmail and his pauldrons and his helmet.
How long does it take?
It takes.
That's certainly.
And you kind of see him like standing with his chainmail, trying to like reach for it. And then you,
Okay.
I got you, buddy.
yeah.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
chainmail gets taken off, and
Yep.
you kind of see like some pieces and like some
I
links.
do the chainmail shimmy.
You
guys are like-
luckily he went to your back and kind of unhooked a lot of the fastenings on the back, so you weren't sitting there like.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
And as you like took it off, you see there are some parts of the armor that are damaged that you'll have to fix over this time frame. Guess you face plant straight to the bed and out.
Yes.
Mike has some things for the week. He would like to search for a learned but not necessarily the brightest acolyte. If we're here for a week, I will attempt to cajole her into letting one come with us. So I think he wants to talk to the archduchess or the archpriestess, not Zariel, or find one to woo.
So
Yeah. So he's gonna try his best charisma check, I presume. I'll help you with that one. I'm a good wingman.
as you guys kind of spend your time there, because we'll fast forward if you guys like. What do you guys want to do for that? I know what Rude wants to do.
I'm checking out plate mail. I've got to turn into a tank. I'm not a tank right now. I'm just a skin paladin, and I need to upgrade this chain if I'm not level 5 yet. So I'm gonna go check on, see if there's boiling plate mail somewhere in the governor's palace, and I'm bringing as many loyal soldiers as I can to the Temple of Metella. Like we're done with that governor's palace because the dude is gone. We wiped out the bad chain of command for when I'm tracking. Yep. We got rid of and hunted down all the ding dongs that were the fake me out. Well, they're being
They were
hunted.
supposed to.
Okay. Whichever ones that I can trust, they're coming back to the Temple of Metella, and at least, well, whatever that sergeant was, the Kristen, he can continue his business and report to me if he'd like to, but I'm kind of separating that stuff. I'm causing too many problems in this town.
Yeah, so you.
And then holding the meeting with Mike.
So when you talk to the Archpriestess, Neon and Rude, of Brian Port, so she is Ela.
That's the archpriestess?
Yeah.
Ela. Okay. Don't like Ciao. Try to wait for certain catch up with your chat.
And Ela is spelled ILL. As you talk to her, she like she goes, yes, I can talk to one of my priestesses to see if they will accompany you. but we're a small temple. I don't have very many.
Bring her right back.
That's fine. Can you ensure her safety?
I'll, with my life. That you've heard what we've run into. I need her to fulfill this mission. Whatever this phoenix flower is that she's going to bring back, obviously goes to good things. I'm telling you, we are here to do good in this area. So if we're on a path, swordsman, he's up. We don't brought us all together, but we're trying to figure this out. Anybody else fighting demons around here? I don't think we want those here. Right?
No,
Right? Yeah.
Well, demons come in many forms.
Not me. Go ahead and do that check.
You do speak very well, and you do seem trustworthy. But I have seen what Nilfgaard can do. But I will allow you to take one of my priestesses for the thing that Mother Neneke asked you to go take care of. But I do need her turn to you. If not, I will close I may have to close the doors to you and your friends from this point forward.
Totally understand. And if we don't, we wouldn't come back. And I'll drop 50 gold pieces. Like, for, use this as you wish, to do church stuff.
I'm going to speak to the priest as well. Say, hey, so I have had my own issues with Nilfgaard. I've seen this gentleman and his party, and I can assure you that there are two sides to every coin, there are two sides to every story. But this man and his party, they're the bright face of Nilfgaard. Any dark actions that I've seen in the past, this man does not stand for.
That's right. So thank you for that. I also understand that not all apples in a bushel are as sweet. Some are poor, bad, and taste bitter. But I've seen a lot of bitter.
It's a good apple.
Are you guys speaking in code? So this is my personal request. I will ensure the priestess comes back safe. That's from Mike.
So here's that. I understand and hear you, and understand that I am putting a lot of trust in you with me giving you one of my priestesses to help you.
The best we can say is we hope the good outweighs the bad in terms of what we're going to do. Neneke seems like she's got her poop in a group. So if we go do this, hopefully we become stronger in that time period. Or we run into another, healer or whatnot. But I think we'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. If we run into trouble or she does get hurt, then we'll find that phoenix flower for her, and it'll be hers, and we'll continue looking for more phoenix flowers until we make this right. But right now, I think this party, we are at our min force without a healer, like flat out. I can only get us immediately out of a fight. I can't, if we get cornered like that again. Yeah. So it's pretty rough down here, if you didn't notice. But this town is Ghostbusters. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet, but it's pink sludge in the sewers everywhere. Broke the DM.
She nods her head. With this, you can have one of my priestesses. They are skilled in mending wounds and such. What is it that you're looking for exactly? Because we heal bodies. Some of us do have a touch of what we can tap into chaos, but not all of us can. We're skilled healers. We can stitch wounds. We know pulses to put on and help heal scars. So what are you actually asking?
Actual magical healing. If there's anybody else here that has the ability to, obviously we can't bring people back to life, but you know, I don't know how to say we're looking for a cleric. But is there anybody that's strong enough to be a cleric? And if it's you, then totally understand.
You have somebody who has a penchant for tapping into chaos. She's very young. I will let her go with you. But return her to me on one.
Understood.
Because
I'll tell you, as soon as she gets hurt, we're backing out of whatever.
a mother is nurturing.
What's her name?
A mother is nurturing.
Oh,
But can also be rage-filled when her flock is up. We actually want to see.
I'm your flock. We're helping you. As far as I'm concerned, I work for you right now.
When you leave,
We do. Yeah. Team. Yeah. I'm amazed.
so yes, when you woke up in the morning,
That's how we're getting the DoorDash for the Campbell's.
mother came and grabbed you, and as she grabbed you, she took you to the herbal garden that the temple has, and showed you some of the components in order to make the potion, which is white myrtle petals, mandrake root, and Balisse leaves, which is Balisse.
Say that again?
Balisse, which is Balisse.
What is this for the health potion? Hi.
What's the second one? I'm sorry.
Mandrake root. They scream in Harry Potter. I'm a nerd. Sorry.
As she's pulling him, she kind of she has a very gentle way of ruining things and making sure that it's taken from a part of the plant that isn't going to completely damage the plant. And she's talking to you about how some of these are hard to find, where to find them, how to collect them to get the most out of them. And I need you to just give me a quick intelligence check.
Ooh.
Just to see how much you are able to glean and remember. Because what this is, based off of your roll,
I'm going to bring you up.
based off your roll, it will indicate whether or not how much you are able to forage, as well as whether or not you're going to be able to forage successfully. So what's your
It's 9.
9?
Nice.
So like
Oh,
It's plus proficiency?
See, right?
intelligence?
No, in
So what do you, is it an,
It's just a standard intelligence.
Oh.
It is literally just you trying to remember everything that he's trying to impart on you.
Alright.
And you're able to pull a lot of it. You're able to understand it, and like you remember what the particular plants look like and everything else.
can I help? While she's studying this, can I give an assist?
It's not. She's not studying. It's just her.
Oh, okay. All right.
You went to go talk to the archpriest.
We tried.
She then kind of shows you how to ground it up. She see her mash it all together and break it down, and she boils it. And she shows you that that it has to reduce for quite a bit of time. And then once it's reduced, you then mix it in with alcohol and then distill it in a small distilling kit, which she said she would give to you. So you may have to write this in, but you now have proficiency with alchemical supplies, and you have alchemist tools.
Oh.
So, but she shows you how to distill sort of that, because the sort of like that mash that you mixed with. She said that it needs to be hard alcohol, be it vodka, which is kind of in abundance around here.
Yeah. The Russians. The Russians eat milk.
The Witcher is a
yeah.
Polish man, so like vodka's pretty big. Some forms of whiskey are pretty big. Just as long as it's a strong alcohol that you put this match in and distill it, you're going to distill it for 3 days, and then it needs to remain in the bottle for 2, and then be at potency.
Nice.
And
So 3 days.
What is this? On a scale of 1 to 32. Oh, Texas, that's cool.
Yeah. Is there life expectancy?
no, there's no like
More vodka for How much vodka to make it superior?
when you make it, you're able to get 2.
Oh.
Now, how the mechanic will work is you will, when you decide to make healing potions, it will take you time. So it'll take you a week. And what you kind of do is like the distilling process is the kind of part that's going to suck because you need to remain in one place for a good amount of time for at least 3 days, or have that distillery remain in place for 3 days, and then you will have to be able to bottle it and then keep it as just in its bottles for 3 days. With you will roll your just a regular check and you'll add your proficiency modifier to it, and that
Can I
will
roll that out?
she is helping me assist you, but I'm just letting you know how the mechanic will work for you to make these, which is you will roll standard roll, add your proficiency to it, and your intelligence modifier. So your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier because you're proficient now in that. And that will dictate how much you yield.
So Laura Bailey.
Yeah.
Gotta like poke her dice.
Yeah. You gotta get it warmed up. You gotta get it warmed up. You gotta get warmed up.
Warm the whole tray up.
So that's how that mechanic works. So right now you now have 2 healing potions. After the end of the week, you have 2 healing potions.
Okay.
They can distribute amongst the party or you can choose them. So
Okay. You said the roll. What was? I'm sorry. What was the roll for?
so when you
When I,
if you want to make them, if you want to make more healing potions, one that's going to be weak, you're going to make it. So you have to keep this still when it's distilled for 3 days, but you roll, you add your proficiency and your intelligence level. And that will dictate the yield that it produces. So 2 is the max amount.
Everybody here guy drinking. Sorry.
2 will be the
Good
max
boy.
amount. Worst case scenario, you're going to get 1. But the potency won't change. It's just based off the yield.
gross. Get out of here.
Oh.
Guys, like, no, I have to be involved.
I'm like, here,
So-
Lars.
That's how the mechanic will work. Is there anything else you guys want to do for the week? You said you were going to go back, right?
Yeah.
So, after talking with the priest, says, "Wait, hold on. What are you doing?" I gotta give fucking the swordsman some love.
Manage inventory.
I want to practice my combat.
Right.
Regular morning rituals, me meditating, thinking about my family, why I'm here, what brought me here,
I'll start with him.
the things that have happened leading up to this point with this party. Starting to gain more trust for Sir Timothy. I'm pretty much in it with him. So,
So you take the time.
We grow out a little bit, you know. I just want to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
You know, I know he's got a lot of anger. That's what I'm gonna, you know, that's my overall prerogative. I know he got a lot of anger. I'm just here to prove that I work for these guys, trying to make things better. Got to do it from the inside sometimes.
yeah, no, I'm pretty much on your side right now.
Yeah.
As I
I
explained,
mean, is your name like Sword Man? First dot last.
first off.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
I'm not quite there yet
Okay,
with
okay.
the name thing, but
I'll respect that. I'm not gonna ask. But I did say if that was your email, I was at sword.net. But
Sword.man too.
there's 2. That's
Yeah.
right.
Every morning, you wake up and Sir Timothy's there, ready to spar with you.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to kind of
Oh, so my fantasy character is an actual morning person? I love that. That's true.
What
I
is your
am not.
What is your fantasy character worship?
Yeah. Oh, true. True. Yeah. True.
So Following your the day that you engage the archpriestess, you wake up that morning, you spar with the swordsman, he goes off to do his thing, and you want to go into to try to see if you can link up.
Yeah, one day do you want to come with me to go to the governor's mansion to see if just
we can recover
what's going on there? I'd like to see if how my plate mail's doing, if that smithy is still around. I mean, that's probably not what he would want to, the paladin would want to do, but we probably want to investigate the best we can.
Let's go take a look.
See what's going on there.
Yeah.
You depart the temple. Are we having Rude go with you or not?
Mike, you want to come with us? Absolutely, and away we go. We're off.
You depart. As you move through the town of Bryantport, you notice people kind of walking out, seeing you, and this is pretty much 48 hours past. I would say 40-ish.
Ooh, so this thing's still smoking.
So it's still smoking.
Oh, okay.
The embers have kind of died down.
Yeah.
And as you kind of like walk into there, you kind of see a lone tent. Nilfgaard will kind of see the Nilfgaardian.
So the tent's still good to go.
You see a tent.
Oof.
There
Okay.
was 3 or 4 that were sleeping.
Oh boy.
Merging from the tent as you guys approach is the sergeant.
Kristen?
Yes.
Okay. What hose, Sir Kristen? He's not a knight. Kristen, Sarge, Big Sarge.
He goes, I feared the worst for you guys.
So did we.
The messenger came down and told you guys, and then they said that you walked off, and I thought you guys left. I'm glad to see that you all are okay.
Perception check on that one? Let's see if he's actually glad
So
to see me. Inside. Thanks. Okay. All right, 13.
he looks like he's
Looks genuine?
He's genuine about
Okay.
his feelings. And he goes, some of the men have abandoned their posts. The men that I currently have who are still loyal, we're going to hunt them down and hang them. As per Nilfgaardian law 4.
I'll just kind of look at you. Sound good? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely game.
Yeah. You keep doing that. You'll gain proficiencies in the hunt anyway, so it'll just make you stronger. And it'll set him a good example.
A majority of the men did flee. I only have small. So, although the blacksmith said he does have something, he should have something ready for you soon.
I just face push him. It's just like, excuse me, the sun. Praise the sun.
You walk into the tent, and then you hear the cling, like ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding,
Still working.
and you push past
Yeah.
the back half of the tent, and outside you see a very rudimentary built anvil.
Okay.
It's a
Classic.
blacksmith
Yeah.
set up outside, and you see him reworking that armor.
Yeah. Okay. Reworking.
Because you had to resize it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. And we're 48 hours in.
Yeah.
Totally tracking.
Yeah. So you would be about 72.
Okay, so it's still
3
going.
days, so you have about 2 days.
All right.
And as you engage them, he's like, "Oh, my lord,
No.
2 more days, and it'll
Take your time.
and it'll be done."
Can you put some runes, in there so we get less specifics, and I drop 30 gold pieces to him. I'm gonna keep this kit.
Sure. Yes. I'll get it done.
And I can't. Don't let me give any more donations.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm taking my gold, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give him 100. Like, I think this is better in your hands. To be honest.
So you see him continue to work, and you see he's like reworking the chest plate.
Yeah.
And you kind of see that there's almost like an embellishment or emblazonment of a sun on one half of it.
Yeah.
And you see this full face helmet with front flap with a single slit for the eyes, and it's a state of what looks to be a cross, and you see this intricate scroll work on the top half, almost like a mohawk, and it travels down to the base. And you see him continuing to work on it. You kind of see different pieces and stuff like that.
Grab swordsman, put my arm on him. Like this is what I'm about. Like I don't know what you're about. That's what I'm about right there. Been waiting for this stuff for a while.
I would say, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe when we spar, beat the crap out of this. Yeah. Do I know how to? Do I have a? Can I stay with him and get a proficiency in healing and fixing my own armor? That's what I want.
Show you.
Yeah. And that is called. I used to be a DM.
Yeah, you would have to be proficient in armor tools.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I hang out and maybe get that? Just chill with him? Feel like I would be a terrible soldier if I didn't know how to put my own shit together.
Like what I would say is you know
Enough about it? Okay.
but like he can show you particularly how to maintain the plate man
Okay.
and how to ensure that like
Give me a bottle of CLP.
Yeah, how the joints maintain.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you actually, as you kind of like start asking him questions like, okay, well, like how do I maintain it? Like, can you show me how? He's like, actually, if you're willing to lend a hand,
Yeah.
probably get this done in 24, but it's going to take us all day.
Yep. I want a Conan montage. Can we do this? Hard working dudes and sweaty chests.
So
Yeah.
he quickly shows you what he needs you to do.
Yep.
He has you working the billows. He has you working, dunking the metal into the
That's got a funny name.
and you see him like refining and like putting metal back into and reshaping it so that it can actually fit your frame because you're a little bit bigger than the match.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And with, on this, you know what I mean, as a man and a fancy.
So,
Yeah.
well, they're working on that. I'd like to go to the one horse goat.
Okay, cool. So as Timothy goes into his
What is the dunk tank called? That's got a really weird name where you dunk the hot stuff in. I know it's got a really weird name. Anyways, that's gonna bug me. It's like a douche. Yeah.
I'm
New
gonna go
world.
down to the pub, the tavern, and
Okay, I'm gonna keep sweating. I feel, like this.
turn the boombox on. I'm gonna get some
Mm.
food, and I'm gonna just.
Lay low though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're outnumbered big time.
I want to get an ear for
Yasmin?
what's going on right here. Yeah,
Okay.
so.
He's staying in Metalli though, right? Okay.
Oh. Okay. Still gonna go there.
Oof. Mike can go with
Hide a little bit.
you? Mike to go with you?
Yeah.
Mike, do you want to go with him to the? I believe it's a quenching pool. Yep, he's going with you.
Okay.
I don't think it's a quenching pool. It's something weird. All right.
pretty sure the world of the internet will know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So, well,
Sit down there,
fellows.
Is
Yep.
Rocky / Conan montage. You head to the one horn goat. You're making stuff. I'm not gonna do
Health potions.
I thought it was done.
It's gonna take
Oh, okay. Well, then
while you're
let's
making
take
this. Like these guys are like.
Can she? Can I
I'm gonna
recommend?
do more intel. And see like what kind of books and stuff.
And keep an eye on the girl that's coming with us to be the acolyte.
The priestess the last.
That hasn't
She
given
said
it yet.
she will give it to.
Okay.
She will her for you the day.
All right.
I'm gonna get to know the people at the temple and read the books around.
Oh, a Rogan did.
Give me a charisma check and then just hold on that number. So you're looking to kind of collect intel.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Are you going dressed as?
Yeah, or sanitize.
Okay.
Rude Mike. Sanitize a little bit. Still have like my leather armor on, but any Nilfgaardian stuff will be on.
Fine.
Give me and you just want to see like how the German octopus is, or
Yeah, I'm not making noise. I'm just gonna go get a beer and some food and have an open ear.
okay, cool. So
All right.
give me a perception check, and while you're doing that, what'd you roll?
13.
13. Okay, so you like engaging with some of the
Right? We
some of the
suck.
novices, some of the priestesses. You kind of hear them gabbing about. A lot of them talk about, Rude trying to get them to like him, for them to like him, and like he's trying to flirt, and they find it extremely funny and hilarious. They think that he looks funny, and then he has a funny accent because you guys are in a guardian. You guys have different accents. They think it's kind of cute. So that's it. You get that information. They also talk about how you hear like how they're a little worried with everything going on, the smoke that came from the town. They're concerned for the citizens. They're concerned for the people who come and visit them, and trying to make sure, hoping that they are okay. You also get indications that they too have to deal with a lot of people who are dealing with overdoses or addictions to this pet. And you also get that the people who have been coming in with issues about this tech it's been happening for a little over a year.
When it comes to the temple?
Just people trying to either overdosed on it or are dealing with addictions, an addiction to Fistech. So they go to the schools. But you're able to correlate a lot of that stuff to how the salamander probably permeated within the town of Brighton.
Is there any Fiztech around? Fiztech in the temple or anything like that?
I'm
Or
gonna
is
ask
this
them.
what kind of property is this guy? Seems awesome. That's good.
Narcan.
They say they try to treat the people as best as they can. They try to give them remedies to try and flush them out. But
Detox.
typically, if somebody is addicted to it, that's the hardest thing to break.
Oof.
Because it's super addictive.
We-
I actually think you
Can we study this stuff? Has it got magical? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's kind of your joint now, isn't it? Can't you break this down, see if there's demon in it? I like what I just saw there.
Yeah.
Check this.
Is there-
Let's all
So
montage.
I'll
Butts
ask
and
if there's
burgers.
any supernatural powers to Fiztech or an increase in any kind of ability.
Yeah, they say what they've seen and what they've collected. Typically, they will get rid of it as soon as people come in with it, because people who come to them for seeking help are the people who try to seek help, but then they still try to keep it on them by sneaking it in. They get rid of it right away, but they know that it comes from a particular plant that is then reduced and refined. There's no.
We know what kind of plant that is? Yeah, don't worry, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I would have to look that up.
Plant X. Yeah. Sorry.
But does anybody come in and see nothing's like wool and not like seem stronger than them?
They say, like, what you also gather was the people who are on this tech, they were typically a little bit stronger.
Okay.
They have also, like, in talking with the people who are trying to recover, that they didn't really feel any blows or anything like that. And as soon as if the drug wore off, then all that pain, all those wounds set in tenfold.
We have a Scooby-Doo huddle
It makes you
real quick.
feel-
This sounds like rage, Manu.
It can
Or
almost make you
Mike.
feel like you're healed, or that you are impervious to damage or resistant to certain damages, and then it comes back double.
Still, is there anything unholy about said? If we,
Paladin, I'm pretty sure all drugs are.
it doesn't. Is this illegal in Nilfgaard? I'm checking my.
Yes, that's what we're investigating. Have you forgotten?
Yeah.
Like, we need an edge. Come on, swordsman. Get my back.
I'm going to the pub.
It's not a very pure.
What I'm saying is, it sounds like rage is a barbarian. It gives you rage, which is awesome.
Yeah.
What about the tenfold?
Yeah, but we clear the fight. If we know we're up against a monster, which we've been losing, 0 for 2, I'm willing to eat a demon to win the fight. If there's no magical unholy properties in this thing, and it's just from a flower, why?
You've seen what it's done to people.
Yep. I'm just saying, lay on hands, remove curse. I've got a list of things that we can do here and then we come back to the temple. I'm probably an enabler in this. Yeah.
You're the worst paladin.
We're getting our ass kicked. I'm just saying.
Timothy,
All right.
simmer
We're
down.
getting our ass kicked.
Anything else you wish to glean
No, I'm good right now.
for this swordsman? Yep, you kind of hear people talking about the fire, them trying to understand the type of thing. All very much like kind of what Kiss has been able to gather, but there's deviations because she was looking for things specific. But what you do hear is about how the temple burnt down, or not the temple, but the governor's mansion burnt down. They're kind of glad that it burnt down because all the Nilfgaardian soldiers ran away. You also get the impressions that a lot of people are kind of happy that the Nilfgaardian presence has reduced. Yeah, but then you kind of hear some people talking about how these guys have come about asking for protection money, coming through businesses and asking for shaking people down.
Okay. Do I get the impression that that's Christian and his men, or that's the Nilfgaardian soldiers that have?
You know from how they're discussing it, how they talk about Nilfgaard, and then how they're talking about the group that's shaking people down and asking for like protection money and stuff. It seems to be two different.
Okay. So old Nilfgaard.
But they're gone. Those dudes have fled.
Yeah, there's like
Baddies.
small group
Okay.
of Nilfgaardian soldiers who remained with the sergeant.
Okay.
Okay.
But the other guys,
They bounced.
they bounced.
So if the baddies bounce,
What?
Oh, you.
if the baddies bounce, does that mean that it's Christian and his men asking for protection monies?
Like I said, so I'll kind of reiterate this one, and I apologize for if I explain it poorly. Is when they talk about the two groups, like they talk about Christian, like how Nilfgaardian left, what you were assessing is that other group.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they talk in the same manner and description as they would when it comes to Nilfgaardians.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Crap.
Is it Salamandra?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have enough presence. I guess I can't talk to you. You're not here.
I sent a dude out to go grab reinforcements. Remember, I gave a guy unless he ate shit like on the way, but and this is up to you, but I'm pretty sure I sent a message to one of the guys, be like, go get
the
reinforcements.
messenger going to Christian. Because
To the nearest whatever.
Oh,
But it was going to be.
So you sent a letter to the emir
Okay.
asking for another garrison.
Yep.
That happened like as of right now, 72 hours ago.
Yeah.
So,
But
like-
reinforcements are on the way. Just hold tight. Maybe, maybe not. We did our best. Yeah. Bureaucracy.
You don't know. You did.
I
Send
tell Crispin all this stuff.
You
yeah.
send stuff. Something like, yeah.
I mean, there's processes. There's a little thing called TMT. You put it in, maybe an AO reach it, maybe they don't. Tink. Yeah. Well, I gotta find a phoenix flower. I don't know what this is. Zelda. This is great. I like missions.
You work throughout the day and into the night.
Okay. I'll play that.
The blacksmith. You and him work that for.
What's his name? What's your name, blacksmith? Oh, right. Does he have mutton chops? Okay. Oh, dang it. It's not huge.
Kind of,
Not a huge yet.
He does have
I
like
feel like he's probably
he does have
sweaty.
a sort of like a he's balding on top, but you can see like his hair comes around the back.
Okay.
He has really long,
Sideburns?
sideburns that come down to about his jawline.
Yeah, mutton chops. Seems awesome. Do you want to come with us on an adventure?
The forge is my thing.
Yeah. Okay.
He
What
like
are you
taking
thinking?
buddies with the blue collar, like a cook.
Yeah. Just black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
So you finish with
It'll be loaded.
that, and you are exhausted.
Okay. Can he sign my armor in some way? Can
He
he
does
etch
have
Logan in there?
his stamp to put on the armor to show that he had his hand.
Do you know how much good is going to happen from this? I might die, but I promise if I can do like all sorts of good, like lawfully, you know. What about fist tech? What's your take on fist tech, Logan?
That's seen it destroy people.
Ah, dang it. Remember that. Yeah. One time. We only take it like one time. And we say as a party, hey, this is our big raid buff. It's a video game, right? Okay. All right. Nah, I'm a crackhead. Crack for the sun.
Morning sun.
Like, yes.
The morning sun comes up, and as it comes up, you have your armor before you, and you take the time to then praise the sun god
Yep.
and try to imbue
Ooh.
the sun into your armor.
Yeah.
And bless it as best as you can.
I try. I'm just a humble.
Maybe that's what you should have asked the ladies at the temple.
To bless my armor? It's over here. I gotta take it over there. Right now, it's just in like level 1 depot.
So you do now have a full suit plate armor.
Oh, tight. Going into inventories, managing. D&D Beyond, everybody. It's fantastic. Huge fan. I'm gonna totally dawn you. Add items. Oh, do you have us locked out?
No.
Managing inventory.
You should be able to just add stuff from
Armor. There we go. Full. You don't like the word
just be plate.
plate.
This plate is already considered
Oh.
full.
I'm sorry. It used to be full plate back in the day.
Well, that's where your half plate comes in. Because half plate is still considered medium, but it is a little bit.
Oh, thank you, DM. I'm a 21 AC. Yes. All right. So I'm like, this is great. I'm gonna sneak around so good. I'm so sneaky.
Here's my other seasons.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I need to get a shield.
No, you have to.
Etsy. No.
You need to get a shield.
Just kidding, babe.
It'll be here next week.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So you, for the swordsman, you do glean that as you spend the majority of the night. You and Rude, and these are things that both you and Rude kind of pick up and you guys converse with each other about what you guys are kind of hearing. From there, do you just go back to the temple?
I'm gonna go back to the temple.
Okay, cool. As you go back to the temple, you realize Sir Timothy isn't there.
Oh
So you're
shit.
banging away at shit.
Okay.
I'm just like exhausted. Yeah.
And when you, Rude, and Kiss wake up the following morning, you hear the clank, 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 clank.
Check me.
You look real.
It's real cutty. You need chainmail on it because it's rips your arm hair out.
Kind of bright over there. You're real shiny.
It's actually, is it that?
It is black.
Yeah, it's black.
Oh.
Sorry, but it's shiny. You know.
Yeah, so as you guys look
I'm with you.
there's on his plate, there is a embolized sun
So ready.
pointed down. You see
Sounds sweet.
golden,
This.
almost filigree on his pauldrons, and then on the edges of some sections of armor And then you kind of see some intricate schooling along his helmet and on his thighs, or greaves, as they're called.
I feel like we need to zoom in.
He's there. Can you see him? Internets? He looks pretty awesome. Thank you. I'm so ready. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just clinking around at all times, like the helm on. Who wants to do stuff? All right. Where are we at? You got 2 health potions?
So she has
Swordsman's not there.
technically has 2 days.
No.
Okay.
She has 2 days to allow the her mixture to settle.
Oh, it's really
Away from it. And
We should rest. She's still at disadvantage. We're not rolling until you feel 100%.
Yeah. After this 1 week worth of making
That little stout.
potions, I should be back to normal.
that's you have like just
While I'm there, I'm also gonna inquire on like different plants and stuff that they use for their potions, and I'm gonna offer to forage for them while I'm out.
So they do show you that like majority of the plants and stuff that they use for any medicinal things is typically in their garden that they have, as well as like, because you notice as the whole entire place has plants kind of sectored off. Like you can easily walk from the front, whole rosemary, mint, and lavender as you need it.
Okay.
So they don't necessarily have a need to forage, but they say if you want to, there's some things that they kind of pick up from the surrounding area. That if you want to, you can go look for that stuff as well. And they kind of show you what it looks like.
And I'm gonna guess they probably have a book about this stuff and like plants of like the origin of these plants and stuff like that. So I'm gonna read that on my downtime.
You also read like what stuff that you already know too. Like they talk about different plants that are poisonous, ones that are applied to blades. They do have an effect on people, and like which ones that if you just would go from the gambit of killing you to just giving you a really bad morning.
Like maybe earn a proficiency in herbalism. If that's a thing.
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
You would have to train on it a little bit more.
Yeah, but that'll be a goal.
just throughout the.
Yeah.
Is there a book on herbalism? I'll also take it so I can help her.
You already have your foot in the door a little bit, just based off of what Mother Nanica showed you, and then your proficiency in a poisoner's kit. Because you do have to make your own poison sometimes, so you do know and understand certain plants that are around the area that will create a poison for you to use. So that is all within your purview, but you do know it's probably going to take some time for you to get to that point. Cool.
Shit.
Anything else you guys are going to do for this next day?
I'm gonna continue to just gonna pray and reflect. Let him beat on my arm. Get used to rolling this plate, so that's kind of fun. We've been, hanging out. I'm sure I'm stuck in because I'm in heavier armor, but I want to get a little bit more proficient in it.
Can we get all of our armor blessed
I want to.
as a party?
Is that a possibility
Get my rapier.
while we're hanging out? Is there anything? Yeah, I'll go to Elia. Just gonna go check real quick in my old book. I wrote it down. Ayla. Yep. So, no, this is not your god, but I think we're working by, with, and through, the mother. Respect. Swordsman came up with a good idea. I tried putting as much, sun power in this thing as well, but I don't think I'm, level 20 yet. I can't do the things. But is there anything you can do? Maybe give us a blessing or anything like that before we head on our way to the old Phoenix Flower?
Yes, I can bless your armor. I don't know what that's going to do for you, but if it makes you feel better, we can do that.
I'm a huge fan of the mother. Yeah. Been taking care of us.
Yeah, you see her, she grabs a bushel of sage, dips it in water, and then starts flicking it across your body. You see her kind of like start.
That doesn't have any salt water in it, does
at
it?
first.
Yeah.
And then
New place, so.
kind of go up to everyody as she's doing that. She's like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever we can get. I've seen a lot of weird things going on around here, so I believe in all the gods right now.
Are you guys deciding to depart?
As soon as she is 100%, as soon as Mike, do you want anything else over the next week?
Well, you guys are.
Why am I yelling into my laptop, guys?
4 days now. Last day.
But
So
she needs 2.
she needs a week.
Yeah. So we're just gonna chill anyways. I'm going to. So we consolidated some of the people back. Can I have some Nilfgaardian soldiers camp out in front of the new? You hate them that much, huh?
No, I
Just don't want
not
that image.
soldiers associated with the Temple of Nutella.
Imagine a world where the government, speaks like through the mother and, the son and stuff like that and righteousness. That's what I'm going for eventually. Maybe someday you'll see both. Same. Different, still same. But I understand where you're coming from.
As long as we are able to continue to worship Tele in peace.
Oh, absolutely. These guys seem the ones. So apparently there was 2 different types of Nilfgaardian soldiers before I got here. There was some dudes that were really corrupt, and I think we worked that out.
Who also liked fist tech.
And if we can get these guys here, maybe you can instruct them in the ways of the mother, and they can see where the hard right is better than the easy wrong. Maybe I can ask them to come in here and sit in a few middle studies, whatever you guys have here. You guys have Bibles? I'm not sure.
It's more of like a yoga place.
Yeah, scroll studies, but they become better dudes. And the town trusts guys that are guided by a mother.
If they're willing to come, we will accept.
All right. I'm going to go. That's what I'll do. While we're waiting, I'll do my best to convince Crispin and those guys that maybe if your foundation was built on, something more than just boozing and being jackasses and stuff like that, and learn a little bit more about righteousness and imbue that in law, maybe the town will trust you. I don't know. Aaron, I'll do my best. 3 cups of tea over here. Red book.
Within that day that you do go back, the sergeant kind of goes, no disrespect, sir, but we worship the sun, as is ordained by the Emir.
Yeah. You can keep worshiping the sun. Keep doing that.
Frankly, the men and me would prefer not to. So
Okay, no problem. No pressures.
that is a northern religion, and we are.
I feel like I would have felt that way too if I was a better paladin. That's yeah.
Continue our.
Yeah. Okay. Me too. Sir Timothy's a lot better paladin than Tim. Yeah.
So after that conversation, you see that you get the implication that the Christian's just trying to keep the guys that he has together.
How many?
You're looking at 7 people.
Okay. What's the population of this town? It's in the thousands, probably.
More like a couple hundreds.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's
It's enough to get one raiding party to go arrest somebody, but don't be doing patrols less than 3s. Yeah.
they're between our.
Okay. Help's on the way. Hopefully, we did our best, as we said. Processes. What do you think? We can't abandon the town of Nilfgaard. Like here, the Empire. It is a power source, right? This town is suffering from the drugs. Maybe a new crop comes in here. I give them a rousing speech after we're done with the raid. We come back and maybe we meet up with a company or so of whoever we can get.
While we're here, you want to see if there's anything that Christian needs our help with, since he's got 3 extra dudes.
Okay.
Before we go find the
Sounds good.
flower.
Sounds good.
So Christian just goes, yeah, if you can help patrol, just show presence that we aren't as weak as what is being assessed.
You won't be weak if you. Yeah.
Right now, I've engaged with several people. They've reported that they have people pressing them for protection money. People are getting shut down on the streets and mugged. We're trying to get a handle on the smaller things, just based off the other people that I have.
What I would recommend is can't do anything now, but keep a log. Keep that log tight. Like, I was mugged by X. We can't do anything now, but roll out your patrols of 4 and 3. You know, just get your rest. Take these complaints. Keep a log of who these people are, and then if we ever get reinforcements, we will adjudicate them. But right now, there's really nothing we can do, you know, aggressively, other than take this log until we get reinforcements. But keep that going. But reinforcements are coming. If reinforcements don't come, by the time we come back from the Phoenix Flower, we will personally go to the Emir and bring somebody back. That sound fair?
Okay.
But right now,
I'll try to maintain everything as best I can. We'll see what we can do.
So if they're gonna lose hope and
we gotta hurry.
purpose.
Yeah, we'll spend as much time as we can in their camp at all times, just to let them know. I'll go on patrols with them every day, and I'll take the night patrol. You know, I'll lead them on the night patrol while you want to lead them on the day patrol or whatever. Yeah, you'll be the day man. I'll be
Fighter of the night man. Vector of this.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Yeah. Always sunny. There we are. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll chill there, and then we'll give updates back to each other, kind of lead them. Let Crispin take the log of all the ding dongs. If there's anybody that we can arrest and square away along, you know, in the meantime, if there's, you know, some the petty stuff, we'll adjudicate. But yeah, 100 people. I don't know. A couple hundred people, 7 cops. That's pretty solid, I guess. Depends on the geriatric rate, you know. Like, I don't know. Is this a youthful town?
Yeah. So
Rude Mike will aggressively issue punitive measures.
punitive measures.
Ooh, who wants some frost hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to make that decision.
The 3 of you helping out the sergeant, you see, has given him a sense of reprieve.
Okay.
You see him like accepting that and actually being able to breathe, because you kind of every day that you kind of went back, you saw him. He looked exhausted.
Yep.
Because he's trying to keep a whole town from falling apart.
Yep.
And you guys have been able to help him a little bit. The week ends. You guys wake up, kiss. You feel like every day has been like tough, but today you feel like new. Like,
Oh, she's sparring too? Did she get our spar stuff?
Your muscles aren't as tight as they were. Like as you kind of go through your movements, just kind of like stretching, as well as like practicing how you strike and how you do your martial prowess. Things
Jumping
flow
from
a lot
shadow
more
to shadow.
efficiently.
Teacher, can I have crafted maybe like leather bracers with like 6 daggers to keep her in range? So like, can I have done that in a week, like a just basic leather, and then gave that to her so that she can be more rangy while she's recovering?
Do you have proficiency in?
No, I'm asking somebody. Can I find a tanner to go do that sort of stuff?
So rewinding.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, some of it, right?
Yeah. So during that period of time, you could have found somebody
Okay.
to create something of that.
Okay.
nature.
I got 200 gold pieces left.
Yeah.
But whatever that costs.
It'd probably be about 75.
Okay.
You need a blacksmith?
It's for the party. Go ahead.
I guess from the blacksmith, you can get the daggers created as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
3 on one side, 3 on the other, built for her. So I can, while she's doing all this stuff, I can be like, here, this will make you more rangy and you can have more knives. You're welcome. Like,
So-
totally, like, bro, dope.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah. Looking exactly like the leather Brit. Yeah.
Right.
yeah, so the new bracelets that you have almost like 3 stiletto
All right.
daggers on the inside of each arm. So 3 here, 3 here.
Don't forget to
Sweet.
go. I'll help you grab those.
Around like a tree outside of the temple.
So you can probably add that to your inventory. I think we would have to use the
So I don't think it would increase the AC. Just
Does-
leather bracers,
it
6
doesn't
daggers.
CAC,
Yeah, yeah.
but for her to be able to throw things like the daggers and has a handle on it that you can also use, but these are like stilettos, so these are just
Yeah.
like
Little guys. Yeah, yeah.
so you just use throwing stars as the
Oh,
item
cool.
in your inventory. So you essentially have 6 throwing stars to be able
I
to.
didn't mean to break the DM on that one, but keep your rangy and you can just have throwaway stuff.
She also does short bow.
True. Yeah.
She has choices. She has a short bow, 6 daggers, or excuse me,
Short bow and rapier.
yeah, a rapier. You
Dagger.
get 2 daggers, and then now you have 6 throwing stars, which are just stilettos. Okay.
Yeah. You need to upgrade swordsman. You good?
I'm good. I'm looking at her right now.
Oh, by the way,
Rude Mike, you need anything?
when you guys went to the Temple of Metelli the first time, Ben wasn't there.
Oh, we're still not there.
He's not.
Okay.
Like, he left you guys to go there, and then when you guys went there with Kiss, he was.
Oh, we've seen him
No.
already. We've never
So
seen
if
him.
you remember,
Yeah. He's coming.
he left.
Yep.
Like, Ben, as in the character Ben, left you guys when you guys decided to go down to the dock saying, hey, I'm
Oh, yeah, yeah.
pretty torn up. I'm going to go to the temple to heal
Oh,
and to help it mend.
Oh, whoops.
So when you guys went down, they
Oh,
came
I would
back.
have checked on my friend eventually.
Yeah, Ben wasn't there.
Oh. So he went on his own way? Can we assume?
When
Yeah.
around, they said that he came and they gave him some poultices and some stuff to help heal him, and then
Yeah, he was pretty jacked up.
decided to leave.
Okay. Well, you know, adventuring isn't for everybody. See you in your next character sheet, Ben.
So the end of the week has come. So you guys, Kiss is back up 100%. No more disadvantage.
Okay.
So she now has the ability to make potions.
Okay.
Potions. That's basic.
Okay. Oh. You can make a health potion if we find the ingredients. These seem like, do they seem like ingredients that we can find anywhere? This? Like dandelions and shit? And salt? And vodka? Vodka?
I know this
Mandrake?
question.
Yeah,
and
so
he's
you
gonna
do-
tell you the
yes.
answer.
Yeah. Or
Well, I mean, I feel like mandrake. But
I was
screaming root is
told,
tough.
but I wasn't.
you do know that you can forage for these items. They're typically in fields or forests.
Okay.
you
Every
can
time I take long rest, I'm programming that.
You can forage for these. You will have to roll for it.
Okay. Cool.
Forage. And Mandrake is a little bit harder to find, but it is accessible.
I feel like I want one as a pet.
It's Mandrake.
You've seen these things, right? In Harry Potter?
Mandrake.
Screaming little
It's
roots.
a real thing.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's a real thing. Mandrake root. Yes, a real thing.
They don't really scream, do they?
Yeah. Or else that would definitely happen.
Magic.
That's where that whole entire thing comes from, is that they're a lot of children. It's just a Mandrake looks.
Hey, you can get those in the commissary. I've seen them before. Just playing. All right.
Party is healed. You have all the stuffs and items that you need.
Let's go get us that Phoenix flower.
Way off. I'm down.
As you
Oh wait. Arch priestess.
Oh yes.
And yeah, we need do we have a novice? Do we have a
because I have to because this will be a companion.
oh man, I'm sorry, I put that on you. My bad.
So I just need to find this one I can do that.
Mike looks for some new ropes. He soiled them. He's got new ropes, but they look the same.
To help me add these,
The what? The components?
because it's not actually like just regular tool.
You just put in components. Yeah.
Do a special thing.
So if you all the pieces you will not find it, I will have to actually build for you.
Hey, Sir Franks a lot. Thanks for hanging out with us for like at least 5 or 6 sessions that I remember of. So thanks, buddy. I like the Sir part of your name. Paladins all day. And Grey Paladin, if you're still watching as well. Tight. Cool. Nectricity? Sorry for my dad jokes. Also. Do you need a quick $5?
I would have to look through your thing because there is a way to add.
It doesn't have to be 10.
Yeah. Just say stuff.
Well, yeah. So what I'll do is we'll wrap up the session just because this is a pretty decent ending point.
Oh, okay,
For
cool.
you guys to depart and then head off to the to go look for the temple.
Okay.
Also give us the opportunity to hopefully bring our other party member into the fold.
Okay.
Because he should be departing with you.
All right. Sounds good.
Let's get out, but for everybody still in Twitch land, thank you for hanging out, for sticking with us. Shameless plug for our peoples that are helping us out. Well, I don't know who they are.
Dice Legion.
Dice Legion.
Thank you, Dice Legion. Yep, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner there, just do a little clicky click or, well, I don't think you can click link in the, yeah, you can link in either our IGs and stuff like that. If you go to our link tree, you can find them there. Pretty cool. Out of Puerto Rico. Good dudes.
Yep. So you guys have that. Please support them. They are supporting us. We would love it very much, as well as getting on the YouTubes, like, following, subscribing on the YouTubes, all the cool stuff, as well as on the Twitches, because we appreciate you hanging out with us.
And see us on Sunday. We're going down to the first session of Descent into Avernus. Are you in on Sunday?
I'll be there.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. That's our big stream energy. We don't have table energy, and this is refreshing. You know, we'll chill here. But yeah.
So, yep. Watch Sunday. Watch Sir Timothy take the seat as DM.
I'm not wearing this.
Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
He may or may not wear stuff, but it's up to him on what he chooses to
Full
wear,
nude.
depending on the character.
Whole nude session.
Yeah. Good thing it's
Just kidding, sir. If you're watching. Yeah.
good thing it's only see the camera from the top up. So
Yeah. True.
all right.
Thanks, Aaron.
The DM
Awesome. This is so good.
Everybody following along. Do expect us to try and have this a little bit more regularly.
Yeah.
We'll establish a good time for everybody to get together and for you guys to follow along. So appreciate you guys chiming in and just stick with us. There's more to come.
Thanks, Mike, for running the session. Our producer.
Mike.
Thanks, Skylar. Manu.
Bye.